We grow when we give.
We grow when we give.
We grow when we give.
Nosotros crecemos cuando damos.
We grow when we give.
与えるとき成長する。
We grow when we give.
Welcome to R.O.G, Return on Generosity, a podcast celebrating generosity at work. Not financial giving, giving valuable time, alternative perspectives, and genuine collaboration. Welcome to R.O.G, episode 113 on one of my favorite topics. It's a Japanese philosophy called Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi is a concept that reminds us to find the beauty of imperfection and accept the more natural cycle of life. All things, including you and me and life itself, are impermanent, incomplete, and imperfect. Perfection, then, is impossible. Taken individually, Wabi and Sabi are two separate concepts. Wabi is about recognizing beauty in humble simplicity. As generous leaders, we need to open our hearts and detach from the vanity of materialism. It's not so easy to do, but an inspiration for us going into the new year. Sabi is concerned with the passage of time and the way that all things grow, age, and decay. It suggests that beauty is hidden beneath the surface of what we see, even when we initially perceive something as broken. Together, these two concepts create an overarching philosophy for how we can approach life. Accept what is, stay in the present moment, and appreciate the simple, transient stages of life. Wabi Sabi. You will see peace and freedom, and you will step into the path of growth once you begin yielding and surrendering to the imperfect flow of life. So how does that help us as generous leaders? Where can we be intentional about bringing Wabi Sabi philosophy into our own lives? The number one thing is to strive not for perfection. I'm modeling that beautifully already in this episode. But instead, let's strive for excellence. Strive not for perfection, but strive for excellence. We've heard this since Aristotle, who said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, it's a habit. And then Don Miguel Ruiz in the Four Agreements. The fourth agreement for achieving personal freedom is always do your best. Appreciate the beauty of all things, especially the great beauty that hides beneath the surface of what seems to be broken. How about you? What are your scars and bruises? Instead of covering and hiding them, how can we invite them to tell the story, your story? Our scars demonstrate our experience, fortitude, wisdom, resilience, lessons earned, as Michael Hudson shared in R.O.G. episode 72. So why hide these imperfections or golden scars when we're meant to celebrate them? One place I see my Wabi Sabi are the wrinkles around my face. This philosophy invites me to remember that there were many laughs that caused them. So to be content with what you have and where you are is to be grateful. To recognize your gifts, talents, and opportunities with gratitude is what it means to be free. Free from comparison and free to indulge in appreciation for what you have. As Beth Kempton wrote in her book, Wabi Sabi, Japanese Wisdom for a Perfectly Imperfect Life, she wrote, "Put simply, Wabi Sabi gives you permission to be yourself. It encourages you to do your best, but not make yourself ill in pursuit of an unattainable goal of perfection. It gently motions you to relax, slow down, and enjoy life. And it shows you that beauty can be found in the most unlikely places, making every day a doorway to delight." Wishing you more Wabi Sabi as you celebrate your imperfection. Acceptance is contentment, and contentment is acceptance. Please join me next week with special guest, Dr. Rohini Anand, Global Diversity Leader. Until then, stay generous, everyone.
Thanks for listening to R.O.G, Return on Generosity podcast. Please help us grow by subscribing and reviewing us on your favorite podcast player. And for more information, visit bridgebetween.com. We grow when we give.
우리는 나누면서 성숙합니다.
We grow when we give.
On rayonne quand on donne.
We grow when we give.